Yeah, so I'm talking to John Cullen, the Ryde Hockey Club Women's first grade coach. John, in fifth position at the halfway point of the season. You happy with where you stand?
Oh yeah, I think pretty happy. Obviously, we've only had 2 losses, so there's some pleasing signs. However, clearly have had too many draws, which has held us in fifth. Kept us to fifth at the halfway point.
And what were you most pleased about in terms of the style of play?
I think we've toughened up. I think last year we were, with due respect, not tough on the ball, and I didn't know how to win those hard games. And I think it's a very even competition this year, and we've won our fair share of tough games. And the second thing is we're scoring goals, which I think we're second highest in the league, and second highest goal difference. So pleasing there as well.
So you mentioned the number of draws that you had. What do you put that down to?
Well, both draws, two of those draws were against the teams coming first and second, so in some respect I don't think there'd be too many teams that have had such success against the top 2 sides, but I guess in one of those games we did lead, so it was frustrating not to get the result we wanted. And there were some reasons for it. I won't go into the exact details, but it was around a structure within the group, and there was a valuable lesson that we learnt. We've spoken extensively about it, and we'll move forward, so that's okay. And the other one was one of those games where we led and they scored a corner with a minute to go, so drew 2-2 against a team that was below us, so that was frustrating.
And looking ahead to the second half of the season, what do you think, what are you looking to improve on to really push into that top 4? Yeah,
so we have to win the games that in the first round we drew. I think we're definitely playing better than we were 6 weeks ago, so there's a chance that we can do that. And the girls have learned how to show up with some consistency, obviously only losing 2 games. I think the other thing is we do have 3 athletes out for 21s, so we will be bringing in or restructuring the group. So it's going to be difficult, but I think they know how to win now. They're confident that they can score goals. We've been behind 1-0 on I think 2 or 3 occasions and come back to win or draw, so they're comfortable that we can do that. And I think just our execution in set plays like corners, we've worked hard on in the last 3 weeks, and starting to see some results there. So those things in the second round might get us over the line in some games that we didn't in the first round.
And are there any particular players that have impressed you so far this year?
Oh yeah, look, I probably won't name names, but the group totally at times have all committed, and they've put in at training and done a lot of good things. But there are a couple of individuals in defence that are doing really good things, and our strikers are working hard as a group, which is very pleasing. But no one individually is standing out that I can want to nominate. So.
And so I guess if you look at your report card for the first half of the season, what rating would you give the team out of 10?
Oh, I'm a hard marker, and so I'm always, I'm never quite happy. But I'm very proud of the girls, so I am happy in that respect. But being a hard marker, I'd say we're at 7.
And what do you think it's going to take to get to a 10?
Well, we won't get to a 10, but we to make the 4, we probably only need to get to an 8. So and then once we make the 4, any team could beat any team on any day, as it's proven so far this year. I think other than Sydney Uni, everybody's lost games. So I'm not looking for huge improvements, but we're constantly saying similar things each week about half a dozen core things that we've worked on all year.
And John, I know that a lot of the junior members of the club watch these videos, and we've got the Family Day coming up in a month or so's time. Is there any message for the younger members of the club?
Oh yeah, come and get your face painted and support the first grade women. It's quite a historic day. I don't even know if first grade women have ever played here. Definitely in my years, I don't think an ML1 team's played here, so quite a historic day, and we're looking forward to it. And Gordon touched us up 4-2 in the first round, and after we led 2-1 obviously, if we lost 4-2, and so disappointing. So we got some revenge to get there, and hopefully the young ones can come out and watch the women and followed by the men, and a great family day, and they're getting bigger each year, and hopefully we'll win the tug of war as well, and send Gordon packing.
Fantastic, John. Listen, thanks very much for your time, and all the very best for the second half of the season.
Thanks, Tim. Cheers.